the cut and restored rope. It's a classic of magic, and today I'm going to show you how to do that very trick. Welcome back to the Hat and Hare Academy, everyone. My name's Jonathan, and today I'm going to show you a classic of magic, the cut and restored rope trick. As you can see here, I have a nice long piece of rope, and what we're going to do, we're going to pre-tie it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this end right here around the rope right there, making a nice knot. And I'm going to do the same thing on this end here, so that when we cut the rope, it will already be tied. As you can see, if I cut the rope right there, and if I cut the rope let's say right here, we'll cut it right there and right there. So what I have now is I have one long piece of rope cut into 3 pieces and already tied together. It just makes things a little quicker. But if I take and I wrap that rope up inside my fist like this, and I say the magic words, Abkadapki Jackaranap Kristuvitses, that rope restores itself into one long piece. And that is the classic cut and restored rope trick. Now, how did I do that? Well, before I tell you the secret, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell notification so that you are alerted as to when I put up my weekly videos. Well, on to the explanation of this trick. Very, very simple. Couple of things happened here. First things first, dive out. I dropped something on the floor. The rope is prepared in such a way as the knots really vanish. They come off in my hand. They're little slip knots. Let me grab my rope here. What I did, okay, before I started the trick, I pre-marked the rope, okay, and I took about a wingspan, you know, from tips of my fingers to the tips of my fingers. I've got a nice long piece of rope. And if you can see very slightly, right there is a blue mark, and right there is a blue mark. Those are about 6 inches from the end of the rope. I put those marks there, okay? That tells me where to cut the rope. So I show the rope, it's unprepared, and I loop it, I hold it by one end, and I loop it up over my fingers. And so I get an image like this, okay? Now I take this part of the rope, this 6 inches, this end, okay? And I'm going to tie that right around this middle loop here, okay? What that does is that creates a slip knot right around that, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing at this loop here. I'm going to take, and within that 6 inches, I'm only going to tie it right around the bottom bend there, okay? So it looks like now I have a rope that's tied in 2 different spots, okay, at the bends. I have a mark here and I have a mark here. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut at those marks. So once there, and then I find my other blue mark right here, and I cut there. So now it looks like I have one long piece of rope already tied together into the 3 sections. It looks like I cut the rope into 3 different pieces. In fact, I didn't. This piece is just a short piece, and it's just tied around this longer piece. Likewise, this piece is just a short piece, and it's tied around this piece. See, I can move that. I can slide that knot around, okay? So what happens? How do I get those knots off the rope? As I curl and wrap the rope around my hand, all I'm doing, because they slide, is, I'll show you from this side, as I wrap them around, I gather up the knot inside my hand like this. Like that, okay? and I gather it up, and as I come to the end, I just simply pull those knots off into my hand, okay? So as I come around, it goes slide, 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 and then I just simply drop my hand, and it swings behind my back, and because we're on camera, I dropped them on the floor. But you're gonna wanna hold those on into your hand, and maybe at a convenient time, reach into your pocket for a magic wand, or reach behind your table for a magic wand. Snap your finger, wave your hand, and as you unroll it, you'll see that because the knots really weren't tying separate pieces together, they were just tied around this one long piece of rope. The audience never notices that this rope shrunk by a full foot. That's right, 6 inches off this end and 6 inches off this end. That's why you want to have a long rope that's about the span of your arms, because they never noticed that I went from way over here to right here. That's it. That's the secret. That's how you cut and restore a rope. So let's start over from the very beginning and how to do it, okay? So you grab yourself some rope. This is just regular rope that you can get at the hardware store. Cut off that frayed end right there so I got a nice clean end. And then just simply right about there. Perfect. Find that. Cut it off. So now I've got my length of rope. Double the ends together like this. Grab a pen and about 6 inches, right about there. We're gonna make a mark on both ropes. There you go. There you see the 2 marks right there. That's all the preparation you need. You bring out your rope, and you're going to tie this one right around here, like so. You see, it's really just going right around this piece. And then you're gonna take this one, we'll go right up closer so you can see what I'm doing. And you're gonna tie it right around. So you're gonna just loop it around and tie it over on itself. Like that. Okay. So now you're gonna look for your marks. Grab your scissors. As you can see here, I've got a mark right here. So I'm gonna cut right there at that mark and right over here. I lost my mark, there it is. Find my mark right there, cut right there. And now I've got what appears to be 3 short pieces of rope tied together. Again, I wrap it up, and as I wrap it up, I grab that knot and I conceal it in my hand, like so. Again, all right, boom. I've got the 2 knots over here in this hand, all right. I reach over here for my magic wand, drop off the 2 pieces of rope that are now behind my table, wave my magic wand over it, and ta-da, there you have it. The cut and restored rope trick. Very cool magic trick. It's a classic of magic, and I hope that you get a lot of use out of it. It's very simple, very easy, but very, very magical. That's all the time I have this week. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, like it, and if you know someone that would like to learn magic along with us, be sure to share this video with them as well, so that they can learn magic right along with you and I. If you're on social media, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Hat and Hare, or you can follow me on my Twitter at Hare Academy. And I've just started a new social media platform called Jumprope. So be sure to follow me on Jumprope at the Hat and Hare Academy. So I hope to see you there as well. Until next week, thanks for joining me here at the Hat and Hare Academy.